I've been here 7.5 years, and I've seen multiple accidents, including cars hitting people in my one block.
I think the values of our properties are going to go up, especially John's and especially mine across the street.
I've never been political my entire life until last year when the city dropped off a flyer letting the business and property owners know that they were going to start construction on the street. They did a secret vote about 1.5 years before and decided without business owners and property owners any knowledge of redoing the street until they're ready for their construction date, their tentative construction date. They give us a flyer and they say that this is what's been decided without any of our input. I thought the least that I could do is alert all the commuters, 50 to 70,000 a day, what the city had in plans for this. It's a major conduit. People go to work on the street. They go home on the street. There's multiple businesses on the street that take care of all the homeowners in Southeast Portland. And the city wants to turn it into a 2-lane residential so the developers can put their beautiful buildings on it. It makes sense, but how many people, especially younger people in the city, is it going to hurt?
I don't want to say anything is perfect by any means, but when we've brought multiple concerns to PBOT about the plan, they've worked with us to address them. And it really, I think, speaks to the plan in that when City Council held its sessions about it, the Business Association, we took a poll of our membership, and 98% of business owners are pro for the plan, and the neighborhood associations are pro the plan. Basically every stakeholder came out for it. I think that really spoke to PBOT did a great job working with all of us, interacting with us, and making sure we all had information on it.
And if Foster backs up, Powell from the Ross Island Bridge feeds Foster. That means Powell's going to be in a gridlock.
Yeah.
And the fact is, if people obeyed the speed limit and drove responsibly, I don't think the streetscape would have ever been on anyone's radar.
Me, I don't think I'll be impacted negatively that way, but I see the vision of what's going to happen with Foster, and that you're going to see a lot of going out of business signs in the neighborhood.
I think the pros are definitely going to be a safer street. The traffic calming, the lower speed limit will definitely make it nicer for pedestrians to feel safer crossing the street, as well as it'll make public spaces like the park across the street just more pleasant when there's not cars barreling down the road at 50 miles an hour.
They think that it's going to help and slow up traffic so that people can look at their businesses, is what they think. And I get that. I get it. That's not what's going to happen, though. People are going to be frustrated and they'll find other ways to get home that'll be quicker. So they'll lose that fight.
I think the vast consensus is this is going to be good for business on the street.
And we both want a much more beautiful Foster. We both want more safety on the street. But there's other ways of dealing with it that would benefit many more people in the
I
city
think they
of
need to
Portland.
go back and look at that original Veracat's streetscape plan.
July 9, 2003.
Which was a perfect plan. It really was a good plan.
It's
It beautified
impressive.
the area, it slowed the traffic, it achieved what they wanted to do until bicyclists got involved.
With Foster, we again started going back to, we have this great mix of new and old businesses, and to make sure that mix is maintaining itself.
It's really easy when you're sitting there saying, knowing that your area was not impacted at all by any of this, and yet your decisions are impacting a large amount of people over here. I think they should be, hey, let's build bike lanes over in their major streets, and let's see what happens then.